Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo in Parkway RV Center. And guys, today, one of my favorite types of RVs to review, we're going to do it today, a Class B camper van. Today, we're going to look at one I've never reviewed before. That is a 2010 Winnebago View Profile. The difference between the Winnebago View and the Winnebago View Profile is the View is a Class C with a cab over that overhangs the cab. This is a Class B. And guys, I'm speaking from experience here. For those of you who are bigger like me, I'm 6'4", 300 plus pounds. I love Class Bs. I've owned Class Bs, but they are very cramped, very hard to use. You can't stand up straight in them. You can't hardly walk through them without bumping your shoulder, bumping your head, bumping your arms. This one right here, you can. This is awesome. To me, this is the ultimate Class B camper van. Built on a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis. It says Dodge Ram, but it's the same exact thing, guys. If you put a Mercedes grill on it and a Mercedes steering wheel in it, everything else is completely Mercedes-Benz. Got the 6-cylinder, 3-liter turbo diesel, 45,000 miles, 154 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, which takes this thing down the road about like a full-size SUV as far as power, hill climbing power and things like that. Gets an incredible fuel mileage, 16 to 18 miles per gallon. You can park at a regular parking spot. It's built on a 3,500 one-ton chassis with a dually rear wheels. And it's 5-speed shift tonic, I believe is what they call it, Mercedes-Benz transmission. Full body paint. This thing is beautiful, guys. Got a 3.6 kW Onan propane generator. It's got an actual stationary bed, thanks to its rear slide out. No more making beds up like everybody else in the van life has to do. You've got a queen bed set up waiting on you. Got a power patio awning. It does have a 5,000 pound tow capacity, even though that would probably be more than I'd want to put on it, but it'll tow a small vehicle, smart car, something like that, no problem. Theoretically, I know they say they can tow 5,000 pounds, but it's really going to slow it down if you put that much weight behind it. 45,000 miles. Mercedes-Benz designed the Sprinter chassis and this engine in particular to go have a practical service life of 500,000 miles and to go 10,000 miles between service intervals. It's got almost brand new Michelin tires on it. Man, I love it, guys. And I know this is a big Class B. It's 24.5 feet long, but you park it, still park it, regular parking space, incredible fuel mileage, and it's got everything you need in a Class B. To me, like I said, this is the ultimate Class B to me. I thought it was I was out walking back from filming another one, they brought it around. Wouldn't even put a price on it or anything, but it's $64.9, by the way. Of course, you saw that in the title. This thing's so quiet, I almost thought it was a gas engine if I didn't know better. But it is a 3-liter, 6-cylinder diesel. Very tough motor. Quiet generator. Generator's got 140 hours on it. This thing has been babied. You can tell it. It's been well taken care of. Outside speakers, got a 6-gallon water heater. Power step. Beautiful. This is Winnebago, guys. You got Winnebago quality and German engineering, you can't go wrong. One-piece fiberglass roof. Let's look inside. It's starting to rain. And I love this thing. I love the floor plan. Doesn't have a lot of carpet. I like that. You've actually got a table booth and a sofa, both in a Class B van with a stationary bed. To me, that's just amazing. 6'5" interior height clearance. I can actually walk through here and not bump my head. You know how few Class B vans I'm able to do that in? In fact, I love Class Bs, but even as big as I am, I'm all the time bumping myself. Even when I'm shooting videos on Class Bs, I have to bite my tongue sometimes because I'm hitting stuff while trying to show it to you. This one right here, nice wide aisleway, tall ceiling, incredible fuel mileage. It's got it all, guys. Backup camera, Jensen audio system backup camera, works great. Does have a removable rug up here in the front cab you can take out if you want to, and have a rubber floor underneath it. 45,667 miles, no check engine lights, dash air, dash heat, works great. When you buy these new, these built-in privacy shades are dealer prep items. And basically, you don't have to put the blanket over the cab. You've got these sliding privacy, and they go all the way around, so you're not wasting any space when you're parked at night. And they got one on the windshield too. That is a $1,000 option dealer add-on when you buy them brand new. And of course, these things start at about $105,000 new, and you can't even buy a new one now. Mercedes-Benz has got an extreme chip shortage, so they are pretty much not able to build their Sprinter chassis. I know, like Airstreams and places like that, and companies like that, they're taking orders for late 2023 models, because that's as soon as before they could get you one built if you bought a new one. And of course, those are $200,000. Price on Sprinter chassis has absolutely skyrocketed since this was built, probably double or more on price. One-piece windshield, looks great. Of course, you've got the blinds on the windshield as well, just like on the one I just showed you. 5-speed automatic transmission, power windows, power locks, tilt cruise, all that good stuff. I was planning on driving it, but we got some rain coming in. In fact, it's starting to rain now. I don't know if you can tell on the windshield or not, so I don't want to. They just washed this thing, so I really don't want to take it out and get it dirty. I do love the Skylight. It's one-way glass. Nobody, of course, not like anybody's gonna climb a ladder and look in, but I guess you never know in this day and age. But they can't see in if they did. But you do, you don't really need it, but just for your peace of mind, you do have a blind you can close on it. Lots of lighting in here. Both these front seats swivel for party seating, so you can have seating service for 2 or 3 people at this table. Notice you got some 12-volt and 110 hookups there. So if you want to use this table for the office or a desk area, you can. This table is also removable. You've got a television set. That blue light in that cabinet, I believe, is a stereo system. This all folds together and makes one bed. It's only a full-size bed. It's 40 inches wide and I think 80 inches long. 38 or 40 inches wide, I'm not sure. It's mostly for one big adult or 2 kids, if you have to use it. Yep. Got another Jensen audio. Leather seats look awesome. Upholstery looks great. You know, for this size RV, it's got a ton of storage. These are finished cabinets. I always like that, guys. I like it when they're finished instead of butting up against a wall. I don't know why I do, but I do. It's supposed to be better anyway. So who am I to argue with myself, I guess. 2-burner stovetop, sink, and you do have the covers so that you can have more countertop space, food prep area. 148 hours. And this is what I love about a propane generator, guys. You can let propane sit in a generator for 10 years and it'll fire right up. You know, diesel and gasoline gums up carburetors. Propane, yeah, propane costs more to run, and then you got to find propane, fill it up when it runs out and all that stuff. But they're a lot more dependable. You never have to worry about it sitting too long. Like I said, that's a cool thing about propane. They very rarely do you see a propane generator that doesn't work, even if it's been sitting for years. And because propane doesn't go bad. I mean, it's always You know, it's not like gasoline and diesel that'll eventually go bad over the years. This one doesn't. And look at this, guys. This is a Class B with an actual usable bathroom for somebody my size. You know, shower. You know, it's small, but bigger than most Class Bs. Maybe put a rod in there to hang up, I guess, for an extra closet. And you've got the little accordion style shower door. And you do have a China RV toilet, stainless steel sink. I mean, this is a very nice build quality Class B. Of course, it is a Winnebago. When you've got a name and reputation like Winnebago, you build fine products, period. You know, a good thing about Winnebago, they build 80% of their own parts in-house. So, even though it's a 2010 model, you can still get parts for it even 10, 15 years from now. As long as Winnebago's still in business, which I'm sure they will be. You know, they're not looking to sell out like a lot of the other manufacturers did. Starting to get cold. This is a, let's see here. This is what a two-way, so it runs off propane or electric. So if you're boondock camping, like a lot of van life people do, you can see 12, 15 degrees, obviously that works. This takes a little while to get cold, but 99% of the time the freezer works and it's got trickled down the refrigerator. It's just a few hours behind it. But, you know, if you are boondock camping, that's probably, what is that, a blanket or a curtain or bed? That's a bedspread, guys. Okay, I guess we can put that on there after the video. But, you know, you can boondock camp running it on propane. Lighted closets. What I'm getting at, guys, you can always get parts for Winnebago. Very readily available, and one of the few brands that you can actually go through the factory direct and order parts. Everybody else wants you to go through a dealer. Dealer's going to mark the parts price up and be the middleman. But here, you don't have to worry about it. 60 by 80 queen bed. Now, this bed is not usable when the slide out is in. So you cannot lay on this bed when it's in. You see that split in the mattress? That's made to do that, so you can, it's a two-piece mattress for when you bring it in. I do have to fix one blind in it that goes on the back bed. I've just got it laid there until carpenter, one of my carpenters can get in here and fix that. And we'll get that fixed and restrung up for you. Television right here for the bedroom. It does have a 13,500 BTU ducted roof air. It does have a furnace. Dash air, dash heat will also keep this RV cold or hot, whichever you prefer. And that's why it's only got 140 hours on the generator, because you very rarely have a reason to run it. And it's a real quiet generator. So if you're boondock camping, you got to run it. If you're in a public place like a parking lot, Walmart parking lot, Cracker Barrel, something like that, you're not really going to disturb anybody that close to you, unless they're just basically right next door to you, which never fails, guys. One thing I learned from camping is you can pull into an empty parking lot and be acres and acres and acres of parking, and the next RVer that pulls in right next to you and parks right next door to you, even though they got acres they can park to be out of your way. I don't know why people do that. I guess it's herd mentality, I guess. That always drives me. Same way with parking. You park away to keep your car from getting dinged up or something like that from shopping carts and other people's car doors, and then somebody will park next to you, and instead of parking closer to the building. So I don't know why people do that. But anyway, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below what you think. And I know, guys, I know van prices are high. Okay, I'm not making a ton of money on this thing. I have to pay more. Dealers have to pay just as much more for these things as you do when you buy them from dealers. You pay for the convenience. And this is the best way to describe why you pay extra for a van than, say, like a Class A or a Class C. You pay for this convenience parking in a regular parking space. You pay for the convenience to not have to stop and spend $400 to fill your tank up every day to get the kind of fuel mileage you get in these. You pay for that convenience. And, you know, in the RV industry, unfortunately, less is more. Smaller RVs come at a premium over the larger ones, especially with gas prices like they are right now. That's what happens. Prices go, of course, right now prices are up anyway because of the pandemic, but the higher prices go, the higher fuel prices go, the more in demand, and the more higher the prices on these small Class B vans go. And I like this one, guys. This is one that I could be very, very comfortable with on a long trip. And it can sleep 3 to 4 people, which I don't really know if I'd carry that many, but you do have seating in here for at least that many. Yeah, I like it. No stains anywhere, no smoke or pet odors. I mean, I can't think of a fault to really go over on it. You know, usually I find 2 or 3 little things wrong with one, especially on one, a 2010 model, but these people just took extremely, extremely good care. You know, if I just had to really and I mean really, really nitpick this thing, couple of little stains in the carpet, probably from a driver spilling coffee over the years or sodas or something like that. You got 1 or 2 little spots in the carpet that you could buy or rent a carpet cleaner and probably get all that up and make it look like a brand new carpet if you wanted to. I mean, you might see something in the video that I didn't, but I've spent a little bit of time in this one, like I do in all the vans I shoot, and I mean, this is a nice rig. It's actually unreal nice for a 2010 model. And I like the mileage too. You know, most people that buy these little motorhomes buy them because they're cheap on fuel and they use them a lot more. You know, something like this you can use for a day trip, weekend trip, cross-country trip. You can use it. Your car's in the shop. It's something you can drive to work every day till you get your car back. And so most of these smaller motorhomes normally have a lot more miles than this. But this one's only got 45,000 miles on a 12-year-old RV, guys. That's incredibly low mileage. And of course, that doesn't really matter on these because this thing's designed to go 500,000 miles. And, well, they'll go longer, but that's what they call the practical service life. So I guess that means the repair cost to keep it running past that may be more than it's worth. But at least that's what I interpret from it. Oh, it's got a fantastic vent fan too, right there in front of the fridge, which if you're boondock camping, that thing can be a lifesaver as far as keeping air circulated, keeping you nice and comfortable, if you're not running the generator when you're boondock camping. This thing's nice, guys. I don't think it's going to be here long. I just sold that gold Pleasureway van to one of my viewers in California. We're going to meet them halfway with it. These vans are in high demand and people travel from all over to buy them because nobody has any used. I think I've got this one, maybe one other one left. I'll have to look on the website and see because people have been calling like crazy on these vans because of fuel prices. Nobody wants to go out and buy all these great big ones. Or let me take that back. A lot of people are still buying them, but a lot more people are interested in the smaller ones. And let me tell you something, for somebody who's personally gone from a 38 to a 25 footer, I like small in a motorhome. I didn't think I would, but it's nice not carrying a bunch of junk with you because you don't have room for it. It's nice just carrying the bare minimum. And it's also nice having a vehicle that, you know, like us, you know, my wife's in real estate and I work 6 days a week. So most of the time we go to, we just take day trips in ours. Ours is about this size. And it's nice just to jump in it Sunday morning. You know, we can go to church, and then after church, we'll go to the mountains, go to any of the number of places within 2 or 3 hour drive of here. And And it's nice having it because you got a bathroom, you got a kitchen, comfortable place to sit. You know, if there's some good football games on or anything like that, you know, I can let my wife and daughter go do their thing. If they want to shop or whatever, I'll sit in the RV and watch the game. You know, it's just so cool having that capability, even if you don't even use it as an RV. Use it like I mean, we were basically using ours like a big SUV. And we love it. Have stop somewhere, nice park, have a picnic, lunch, grill out some burgers. You got a refrigerator full of stuff. I mean, it's just so many things you can do with a small RV. You got kids that are into sports and softball tournaments and all that stuff in the summertime. How cool would it be to take your kids to something like this, and in between games or in between their games, or if you just want to cool off, leave the generator running, leave the roof air on, and just come out here anytime you want to break. Everybody be wanting to come in here with you, I promise you. And not have to buy stuff in the concession stand, have food, drinks, bathroom, no waiting lines to get into a nasty bathroom. You got it clear. You know, you got to visit family, you got your own hotel room with you, park in their driveway. It's just a small one like this, you can do so much more with it than a big 35, 38, 40 foot motorhome. Not to mention more economical to run too. Excuse me. Anyway, let me know what you think. Hit me a thumbs up if you like it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, RVs with Big Bo. Make sure you like my Facebook page, RVs with Big Bo. You can message me there. That's usually the best way to get in touch with me is through Facebook. I'm usually not in my office, and I actually had some customers. I felt really bad. Gentleman bought a travel trailer from us last week, I think, and I was out filming, and he came here to pick it up. I didn't get a chance to meet him. He drove 6 hours, and I apologize to him on Facebook, but you know, Robert, I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate your business, and shout out to you, and hope you enjoy your Surveyor. And sorry I didn't get to meet you, and you know, like I said, if you're ever down this way again, stop by. I'll be glad to meet you. I don't mind meeting anybody that comes down here, guys. You know, because I got 30,000, almost 31,000 subscribers to my YouTube channel, and it really pays to be a subscriber because it's free to you. And you get kind of a notice when something comes on before it hits my website, before it hits RV Trader and eBay and Craigslist, Facebook, RVT, and all these other places I advertise on, because they usually don't go on till about 24 hours after the video post. So it kind of gives you a heads up. Of course, so do 30,000 plus other people too, but that's nowhere near as many people see it once it gets on those national websites. And gives you a chance to look at the video and call and buy it before everybody else sees it. So kind of gives you a head start, a notice, a jump, you know, a notice and all that. But anyway, this unit 64.9, haggle-free firm. We have financing available with approved credit. We have nationwide delivery available. Contact us for information or a quote on either one of those. 706-965-7929. I'll put a link below in the video description so you can go to my website, see my current selection of Class B motorhomes, what few I have. But I got a lot more than most people right now. Oh, we get comments all the time from other dealers. How in the world do you find this inventory? And especially the condition they're in, because we don't buy junk, guys. You buy a Parkway RV, you're getting a nice one. And of course, I'm not going to trade secrets. So, but guys, we do have some awesome inventory here. Bought 8 or 9 more today. That'll be coming in probably next week. I mean, I've got my drivers and my trucks and my tow vehicles just on the road 24/7 picking up inventory and delivering them to customers that buy from out of state. And if you need a delivery quote, give us a call. 706-965-7929. We have no problem. I wouldn't hesitate to drive this thing to California right now, just like it sits. This is a nice RV. We drove it several hours in when we bought it, so you know, this isn't something that's just been sitting on a lot for months. It's be lucky if it's here a few days from now or sooner. But somebody's going to call, leave a deposit on it, because this is extremely clean 2010 view profile. And this is, they don't make that many of them to begin with. In fact, this is the only floor plan they offer in a 2010 Winnebago view profile, period. You can get a view in a variety of floor plans in a Class C, but not a Class B. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And we have no fees. You know, the $64.9 plus applicable sales tax, that's it. Easy, simple, and done. Just simple buying and selling for everybody involved. Now, we do have to charge a $100 highway impact fee, now that I said that, and a $40 to $50 tag and title fee to Georgia residents only. It does not apply to out-of-state buyers. Financing is available with approved credit. If you want to know the latest information about that, again, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Obviously, call before coming to look to make sure somebody hasn't beat you to it. We offer free airport pickup at Chattanooga, Tennessee Airport during business hours. Do the same thing at the Greyhound bus terminal. We can help you drop a rental car off. We can sell you a tow dolly. We have new tow dollies in stock. We sell to our customers only. We don't sell them just to anybody. You have to buy an RV from us to be able to buy one. They're too hard to get. And if you want to drive your own car and tow it back, or rent a car. I mean, there's plenty of economical ways to get to us from pretty much anywhere in the country. And we'll assist you any way we can as far as picking you up, dropping you off, or help you drop this off or that off. A lot of people, if you can even get one or rent a tow dolly from U-Haul just to get it back home. And we can assist you with that, picking it up and all that stuff as well. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, I appreciate it. And this thing is just clean. Once we get that blind fixed, this thing will be ready to go. The slide outs work great. Refrigerator's cold, air conditioner's cold. All the stuff we guarantee, guys, it works fine. And I don't think you're going to have an issue with it. Come test, come look, watch, come inspect it for yourself, or pay a third-party inspector, guys. They're welcome here. But microwave works. I've been playing around in it. Everything I've touched works. So full tank of propane. It's nice. Fiberglass roof, so no worries up there. Like I said, just an incredible machine. Thank you again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.